record that's relevant to the Attorney General's office. I've gotten more bills through on the subject of illegal immigration than any other state senator. And the state Senate has been the most challenging spot in the process to get these bills through. The House of Delegates has been more aggressive than the state Senate in trying to advance the rule of law. We have gotten stymied repeatedly in various committees in the Senate, but I've gotten 3 bills out. One of the bills I voted for, to address the first part of your question, is to shut down state funding of benefits to illegals, period. Dave correctly mentions education as one. We're not allowed. We've been mandated by the Supreme Court to provide that. The other is emergency health care. You go into the ER, for instance, we can't throw them out. But otherwise, we can. And when you talk about turning down the magnet, I would say disincentivizing people from coming here in the first place illegally. And I've been doing that. I've been looking for ways to do that, and without being overbearing, without stepping over the line John described. And when you combine that with earnest, sincere, and consistent outreach to all of your minority communities, you keep that line clear and bright. You get the support from those communities, or you have the opportunity to. It's not automatic. But I've done it. It's part of the reason why the chairman and every single vice chairman of the Republican Party's Ethnic Outreach Coalition, every single one of them, have endorsed me in this race. Not because of what I say I'm going to do, but because of what I've been doing for years, practicing what we preach on the issue of outreach and of overcoming sort of the media stereotype of the Republican Party. You do it by getting on the ground, rolling up your sleeves, one church at a time, one community group at a time, right through your own district and through Virginia. And I've done that, and I've been successful doing that. In terms of 3 items to continue working on, one effective way we've addressed the consequences of illegal immigration in our communities is local governing powers, task forces. John mentioned task forces got their authority to deal with boarding houses from a bill I got passed. The other side fought it and quarantined it to Northern Virginia, and after only 6 months in effect, it worked so well that 4 other legislators from different parts of Virginia came in to duplicate that effort, and finally the other side said fine to it, and it went statewide. That's why Fairfax County and lots of other counties around Virginia can attack that problem. I also would support continuing the 287G program locally. The Attorney General has a role in backing up localities and doing that. We need standard practices for checking if someone is illegal or not. You can't just give an officer the notion, well, if you suspect it, then you're going to get your problem with Hispanics checked or with Asians checked or whatever it may be. We got to be very careful about that and standardize that. Those are some things we can do to advance this issue without crossing the line that I think John properly lays out there that we as a party need to be careful of.